What is good, Neo family? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one, I'm going to be talking about the one and only Neo stock and talk about where I see the share price going for the future. I'm also going to talk about what on earth the technical analysis is showing for Neo as well, and what on earth is going on with the news that could definitely affect the market and Neo going forward, as we do have some major updates coming out from Ukraine and the market as well. I'm also going to talk about the latest pieces of news affecting Neo as well, and what Neo put on their Twitter page that still makes me very bullish and excited for the future of this company. Now, before I say anything about Neo, before I go into any more details about what's going on with the market, I do have to mention some very important things first. The first thing is I'm not a financial planner, so please don't take this as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, benefits the entire Neo community as a whole. And the last things, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link down below and in the description. If you do sign up for Moomoo and deposit $100, you're not only going to qualify for up to 5 free stocks, each worth up to $3,500, but you're also going to have the opportunity to win up to $200,000 as Moomoo is giving away 200 grand for the new year. So if you want your chance, guys, please check out the link down below. And with that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So looking at Neo, it's down about 6% for the day. Now, I did tell you guys that I saw us dipping below this line right here, which was the 21 mark, or at least in the 20s, and that's where the gap fill was. Now, here's the thing about this. The entire market is taking a very, very big hit, whether you look at GME, AMC, the SPY, or Tesla. I mean, Tesla was down even more than Neo, down 7%. So the entire market is taking a big hit because of this right here. Obviously, there's lots of FUD right now about the whole Ukraine situation. We don't truly know how low it's going to go. And we don't really know to what degree this is really going to affect the market, because right now there's so much ambiguity, there's so much uncertainty, because the US still depends on Russia for oil. We do depend on them for lots of oil. And amidst this potential attack that many US officials are warning for, you guys can see this here. We still do depend on them for oil. And I mean, it's going to be really tough for us to make any changes like that, and it's going to affect the price of oil. So as a result, we're going to see more inflation, higher prices, more consumer price index data that's a lot higher. And on top of that, we're going to see a Fed. The US Fed is probably going to be a little bit more on the hawkish side. And some people actually say dovish because of the fact that, how should I say this? Because of the fact that they may want a little additional stimulus to help our market, but they're still going to be hawkish, guys. They still have to raise rates regardless of that. So that's also not going to be too great for the market either. So going into the future, guys, look at this right here. We might see a 25 basis point hike, or 0.25%. Now, as a result, the market's a little bit more fearful. It's very uncertain about what's going to play out for the future, which is why the fear and greed index is looking more on the fearful side. So as a result, we're probably going to see a lot of big stocks like Tesla, maybe the SPY take some big hits. If you look at the SPY in a little bit more detail, you guys can see that it's almost forming a double bottom at the 420, but it does not look like 420 is going to hold too well. We're currently at 421. The last time we went to 420 was we touched it, then we ended up bouncing right back. But this time, I don't necessarily see that yet. I don't think we're going to bounce back quite yet. It really depends on the market, right? It depends on the Ukraine situation, and that is not necessarily resolved yet. It's leading to lots of uncertainty because of the economic effects it's going to have and other things like that. So going into the future, guys, Neo did exactly what I told you guys, dropping down to 20. However, the question is, are we done dropping? And my answer to that is no. We're not done yet, guys. There is still more red coming up in the future. It does look like Neo is going to drop below 20. It doesn't look like we're going to double bottom here. We might keep going as low as, I would say, the $19 to $18 range relatively soon. That's my next target. And I know it's sad for me to say that, but it's still looking pretty bearish. We're getting a sell signal from the super trend. If I bring up other indicators, we can see other very similar things. I mean, if you look at these real quick, if you look at the DMI, we got this big flip right over here, and then it's spread out, showing that right now it's looking pretty bearish. RSI is oversold at 23.44, and the MACD flips with the 9-day moving average, showing lots and lots of red histograms, once again indicating that Neo is probably going to continue to drop a little bit more going into the future, or at least for the short term. Now, for the short term, yeah, I'm bearish, guys. I think this thing is going to drop a little bit. To what degree? Like I said, guys, $18 to $19 should be coming very soon, but I have not lost faith in the company. I'm still super bullish for the long term, and I see this as a very keen buying opportunity. This is a very good chance for someone to buy as much NEO if they really want to. They can load up on calls for the long term, or they can even buy puts right now if they think it's going to drop. It's up to you. But I'm simply informing you that based off these technical indicators and based off what I believe, it seems more probable that NEO is going to keep dropping a little bit from here on out. Now, I want to talk about this right here. Basically, a lot of people, especially on the news, are saying that NEO is still a very good buy. They're saying that it has a very good strategy to really increase their market value. They're going to be expanding to 25 countries within the next couple of years, and they're just killing it, guys. They're absolutely killing it. They're getting better when it comes to production capability. Their company is improving fundamentally, and it still makes me very excited for its future. Now, I want to add this on about what they put on their Twitter page, because this is very, very bullish news. Now, even though Ukraine is in a state of an emergency, I know people are saying that it still is concerning. The thing is, NEO is not doing horrible. In fact, they're doing really, really well right now. They're absolutely killing it, actually. So NEO stated that from childcare center to conference rooms and forums, the history of hashtag NEO House leading up to today goes far beyond just a showroom. It's to a home that provides a premium NEO lifestyle, which allows our users to relax, recharge, and innovate. So, once again, guys, very, very awesome news. Better childcare centers, more customer experience, more improvements for other people. Once again, amazing company. They're improving fundamentally, and they're doing so well right now. So to go into the future, guys, I just want to let you guys know that right now NEO is doing pretty well. I think they're holding up okay, even though they're fundamentally killing it. In terms of the share price, they're probably gonna drop, guys. They're gonna drop relatively soon, most likely. That's because of what's going on with Ukraine. It's not NEO's fault. Don't hate NEO for it, but it's not the end of the world. Because if you believe in the company and its fundamentals, this should not be a surprise to you. This is kind of like what the market does to really test people like you and me. So if you're going long on NEO by buying shares, you're still free to do that. If that's what your strategy is, this is a very good buying opportunity, in my opinion, for the future. But but if you think it's just going to keep dropping a little bit more, this could be your chance to maybe short it if you want to. If you think it's going to rebound relatively soon, you could buy calls. But as of right now, and maybe for the remainder of the week, I see a lot more red coming. I don't see this as the end of the world, though. I don't think that we're gonna just it's the end of NEO. I don't see it that way, okay? A lot of people are preaching NEO is going to go to $5 to $1. I don't see that, guys. I don't see that. I do think it could go to 18, maybe a little lower than that, but it's not the end, because once the market rebounds, it's going to rebound too, and it's going to get better. You just have to give it time. I also made previous videos about why I believe NEO is a potential short squeeze target. So nothing has changed, guys. It's still a great company fundamentally, and in the long run, that's when the fundamentals will really pay off. So that's what I have for this one. I want to thank each and every one of you for listening, and I will see you guys on the next one. NEO to the moon, and peace out.